DreamKingfilmz, we're here with Coach Donovan, Masline of the Range Vikings. Hey, Coach, it's a very special day today. 7 players just signed a national letter of intent to move on to further their academic as well as athletic careers. Coach, just talk about that, today's ceremony and your 7 players that moved on.
It was special. It was special for the young men to sign over, sign their letter of intent to embark on a new journey once they leave Range High School. And we're excited for them young men, and just wanted to celebrate their accomplishment. They've worked hard since they were little kids playing little league football at the middle school and high school. So it's not a one program effort. It's not all about Range, and it's about the coaches who coached them when they were playing park ball, who coached them in middle school, who worked with them. After hours, just grinding, just doing one-on-one training and stuff like that. So everybody played a major important part in the development to get these kids to where they are now. So, I tip my hats off to everybody that played an important part.
Brief thoughts on Jatarius Brown.
Man, it's special, man. He worked hard for everything. He earned it. I remember in the spring when, Coach Ricky Simon said, I need you up there in the weight room at 5 o'clock. And, 5 o'clock he was lifting. He was coming to school, and then after school he was back in the weight room. So, to get to the point where he's at now is just phenomenal.
Tony Williams.
Tony Ducey, man, it was special. We knew he was gonna go big, and he's a special young man. On the field, off the field, he's quiet off the field, but when it's time to play football, he turns into another animal.
Biggest flip of the day, Zion. Everybody thought he was going to West Georgia, but he landed at Middle Tennessee State. Just talk about him signing with Middle Tennessee.
Oh man, that's good for Middle Tennessee. I can tell you that much. But he's one of the kids that came in the program 4 years. He's been here. He's been dedicated, and I watched him grow. Really since playing little league ball in Grand Park, just watching him grow. Always knew he was going to be special, and just happy he's able to take advantage of the opportunity.
Kelvin Brown Jr., Boston College University. Give me your quick thoughts on him.
Oh man, he's a special young man. On the field, off the field, he has his head on correctly. He has God in his heart, in his mind, and he came over with the intent to get better with his game, with his route running, and he put the work in. Once he got healthy, got cleared, he grind every day. It was tough. He wasn't used to the way of work here. And then just over time, he just, continued to lock in and be dedicated. And, I'm just happy that, we had the opportunity to be able to coach him, and he's going to go do great things at Boston College.
Ethan Sherman, Middle Tennessee State.
Ethan, man, he's a kid, man, that we knew when he was at, the other school, we knew that he was a special young man. His junior year, he didn't have the production that he wanted. So we made it our business to make sure that we prepared him in the offseason to get the production that he wanted, and he's done a great job. I believe over 600 yards receiving. Double-digit touchdowns this year. So just to be able to get the opportunity to play at the next level, he worked hard for it this year, and he's going to do great things too.
Final one from today, Cam Washington.
Cam Washington, man, to see the dedication, the growth. He had to come over, as a junior. He had to work really hard in the classroom. He had to work hard on the field, and when he had the opportunity to go in the off season and go at some camps, he did a phenomenal job. That just talks, tip my hat to his character, to who he is as a player, who he is as a person. He's never going to give up. He's always going to work hard and be dedicated, and he deserves everything.
Sharif Jackson, Mercer University. Gotta give me your thoughts on that.
Sharif Jackson, man, like he said earlier, man, he's been a part of the program, for 15 years. He's been running around here since he was, a little kid, and just to see him grow year after year. Once he got here, he's a kid that plays and practices with a chip on his shoulder. He has a story, and just to see him be able to work to this moment, he put in a lot of countless hours, just working on his craft, perfecting his craft, and being able take advantage of this opportunity is something that he's been really looking forward to. So we're excited for him.
Yes, sir. Final question before we get out of here, Coach. To all the future Vikings that want to be standing here next year signing a national letter of intent, to all the kids across Northeast Florida or throughout the country that want to sign a national letter of intent and move on, tell them how important making good grades is in this whole entire process, Coach.
That's definitely the most important thing. Without academics, none of this is possible. I meet with recruiters in the guidance office, because that's where they want to start at. They want to start in the guidance office. They want to see your academics, your test scores. They want to see your grades, your core grades. So it's very important. We're real big on it. Early in the season, we do study hall to make sure our kids understand the importance of, making sure everything is completed. There's no excuses for you to have any subpar grades when it comes to, playing Range Viking football. So it's very important. If you want to go to school, it starts in the classroom.
Hey, Coach, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach.